out, we are going to discuss Chad Ochocinco and incendiary remarks made towards him by Cameron. So there's some context that we need to provide here. I believe this was during the week of the Super Bowl. Chad Johnson was on Stephen A. Smith's show, and Chad Johnson decided to get pretty personal and discuss how he encountered a situation in which his sexual inadequacy compelled him to get work done so that would never happen again. And he got a little too personal on that. And Cameron felt some type of way about what Chad had to say. And he responded in the only way that Cameron knows how to respond.
Hysterical.
So that is about the best that I can set this thing up. So we're gonna play this video here. This video first shows what Chad said when on Stephen A. Smith's show, and then it also shows Cameron responding to what Chad said on Stephen A. Smith's show. To anybody who is unprepared, get yourself prepared for what Chad had to say here, because it's a bit wild.
We were in action, and she said in my ear, "Go deeper. Stay with me now." And what hurt me is I was already all the way in. So I had ran out of pee-pee. And that is what caused me to get into amateur porn, so I could perfect my craft in the pelvic area so I would never have to hear that again.
You do.
Yeah,
you understand? I mean, do you really want people to know this? I mean, I can edit it out. Bro.
No, don't edit it out. I told you I don't have a private life. I'm here to share my stories and my shortcomings. Back then, I've had surgery since then. So I'm good.
So what you're trying to say is that who you are now,
completely different,
is manufactured because it was surgically enhanced.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm comfortable saying that. And I can tell you that it's something you would never be able to get on TV. That's why we on your show.
Surgical enhancement, we usually hear about females with that stuff.
Right.
Not men.
So why can't we? Why can't we? I want to feel better about myself. I want to be able to walk around the beach in my Speedo.
How long was the surgery, man?
It took about 15 minutes.
Surgery was 15 minutes?
Yeah, only $8,000.
Excuse me?
Only $8,000. So I went from 3 to 11 inches like this.
So you just gonna tell the world you were 3 inches? I didn't ask you that question.
I know.
You didn't have to say that.
I'm just trying to get better context on where I was to where I am now.
Freaky ass niggas need to keep their ass inside, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what they need to do, man. Fuck is you telling another grown man about you getting your tool piece a little bigger, man? I don't really fuck with Chad Ochocinco, to be totally honest with you. When we started this show, the nigga was hating from the very beginning. We started the show, we was doing very well, it was very successful. We didn't have no deal, no sponsors or nothing. We was doing this off the muscle. He comes out of nowhere talking about, yeah, I'm gonna get myself back together and I'm taking Cam's spot. Why the fuck you gotta take my spot, nigga? Fuck is you talking about? You been a football player your whole life, nigga. Now because I'm doing sports, you come and take my spot. And at that particular time, we had only been doing the show about 2.5 months, 3 months. But that's how much of an impact that I had that bitch ass nigga felt threatened. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, we tried to call him. I tried to give him a job. He like, yo, talk to my agent. I said, I'm talking to you now. What the? I don't do business like that. I talk to my agent. See, you so dumb, you can't even speak for yourself, stupid motherfucker. I tried to offer you more paper than you probably get now. Ask Mark Jackson how he got paid. Ask Mike Irvin how much he got paid. Ask them niggas if they was living lovely off the checks me and Murder was sending them niggas. Ask them. I bet you ain't getting paid the money that Mark Jackson and Mike Irvin got paid working with us. And if you still need a job, I ain't hiring no more. You better hope the nigga share and keep you with him, nigga. I don't like you hating on me for no motherfucking reason from the jump. Fuck me.
Wow.
For you to even feel comfortable having this conversation is crazy. You probably got a BBL, nasty ass. Fuck is wrong with you? Probably wear a waist trainer.
Oh, shit.
Get his eyebrows done and all that, man. You one of them niggas.
Just that, is it a BDL now? Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Yo, Mace always, whenever Cam's going off and Mace be in the back laughing like that, bro, that stuff is contagious, man. He's got the perfect troll laugh, bro. Hey, man, look, man. And you know, we had just a couple topics ago, man. We had a topic where, you know, Chad Ocho was making a lot of sense. And then, you know, then we get this. And honestly, while he was sitting there talking, bro, I was like, this is CTE, bro. this is CTE, man. For him to even feel like that the world needs to know this. It's a good bit. Trust me, bro. I mean, every time I see it, I laugh. It's a good bit. It's very comedic. But you don't want that on your jacket, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that on your jacket. You don't want people going around saying this about you now. And I troll him a lot about eating McDonald's. This is CTE and McDonald's. You know, this is if you eat McDonald's every day, you would think that this is something that you should do. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to bag on Chad, bro. He from the crib. But you can't do that. You can't sit up there and share that story. I feel like Stephen A handled that as well as he could. He offered to delete it, and the CTE doubled down and said, "No, man," I said, "My life isn't private. Don't live like
he
that."
literally said, "I do not have a private life."
Don't do that, bro. And if that's where you're at, bro, you're in a dangerous zone, bro. Because I don't know if there's any biblical quotes that mention privacy, but there should be something in there that having something that you keep private, man, to yourself, there's strength in that. Oversharing information and stuff like that, you can find yourself in very precarious situations. And this one right here, man, where Cam just took this as an opportunity to flame him, just for some backlog beef. This had nothing to do with him sharing that story, but this was just him. This was Cameron seeing something that, you know, just triggered him in a way that, you know, of course, somebody that would act like that towards us would say something like this, you know. So, yeah, Chad, you know, I back Chad up a lot, man. I think we had a few topics in here, man, where we talk about Chad. You know, Chad's just, you know, in the mix, and you know, I big him up, man, and you know, I be protecting him, man. I gotta let him fall on the sword on this one, bro. I can't sit here and justify this. You know, outside of a good laugh, this would be great for a comedy bit. This would be great for a TV show, but this is not something that you want to be walking around having as your rep. Him saying he want to run around in a Speedo and not be embarrassed. You can't say that. But hey, man, this is the world we're living in, man, where guys are doing that now to themselves. Oh, last thing I'll say. And when he said that it only took 15 minutes and cost 8 racks, you saw Stephen A. Smith go, oh, not really now. 15 minutes, 8K. It's like, yeah, man. So, you know, this is wild biz, man. But what are your thoughts, bro, on Chad, man? Just out here looking crazy, oversharing. And for the giggles, man, Cameron's response, bro. What are your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, I'm very embarrassed for Chad. I don't like any of this. I don't. Chad is an agent of new human behavior. I'm sorry, but I have to believe that now. He is an agent. He is one of these proponents of social anarchy.
Oh no, don't
yeah,
put him in that boat.
I believe.
Man.
I believe. I
It's
now
the
believe.
CTE, bro.
I don't care. I now believe that Chad is a social anarchy
He crossed over.
acolyte. Yes,
He
he is
sold out.
he is an evangelist
No, man.
for social anarchy. You know, I don't like the forced assertion that men and women are the same.
Mhm.
I've always disagreed with that. I've never agreed with that. I've never thought that that made sense. I've always contended that reasonable boundaries with respect to the differences between men and women and the differences between genders, there's nothing wrong with it. It was never broken. So why are we trying to fix something that isn't broken? Of course, extremism is problematic, but I'm talking about reasonable stuff like men do this and women do this, and it works and everyone's okay with it. So what's the big deal? I never thought that there was a problem with that, but one of the tenets of social anarchy is blurring of the lines, gender neutrality, I like to call it. The notion that men and women are the same. And we're not. We're the same species of animal, but we're different species of human. We're fundamentally different. We're not the same. And the greatest trick that the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that men and women are the same. We're not the same. We're different. But in this world that we are trying to create, in which there really is no designation between what constitutes man and man-like behavior and what constitutes woman and woman-like behavior, we want it all to be the same. And when it is all the same, yeah, guys are out here getting surgical enhancements, getting this enlarged, getting this shrunken, getting this lipoed, getting BBLs or BDLs, as Mace put it. And not only are guys thinking about doing these things, but we do it proudly because, as Chad literally said it in that clip, if women can do it, why can't we?
Which is insane, bro.
It is insane. That's absolutely insane. That's absolutely.
But there's a lot of things women do that I don't want any part of.
Correct, but that's what social. that is what social anarchy is. It's deconstructing everything so that it's a free for all, no holes barred. We all do the same thing because we are all the same.
Yeah, no.
So look, man, in the near future, don't be shocked if you do see guys running around out here with butt implants. Why not? They want to. I want to. Yeah, I might be a man, but I want to have my figure look a certain kind of way when I put my clothes on. So
that'd be. That's. But no, bro, we're probably already there.
You know what though? You cannot completely rule it out though. You think it's insane. I know you think it's insane, but you also can't 100% say that we won't see that. You can't.
Well, Drake had a core BBL. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. Drake was walking around. Drake was walking around with barrettes in his braided hair.
That's true. That's true.
So that's not a shock. Oh, why you gotta act like that? Men can wear barrettes too, can we? It's not a matter of can we, it's a matter of should we.
Yeah, because we can do anything the hell we want.
Correct. So the question isn't whether we can, the question is rather should we?
Yeah.
And why? For what? What purpose does it serve? So I'm disappointed in this all the way around. I don't like this one bit on every single level. I don't like it when he said, I have no private life. I'm disgusted by that comment. I'm disgusted by him saying, if women can do it, why can't we? I'm disgusted by him saying, I got a surgical procedure to make it bigger. I'm disgusted by all of this. Who were you dealing with, bro, that made you convinced that you needed to do that? Was it a sex worker? Was it a woman of the streets who had you convinced that that's what you needed to do? Because that's your problem right there, bro. That's your problem. You're allowing street women to inform you on what you should do with your own personal person. I can't go for this, man.
Hey,
1,000 lashes for Chad.
1,000.
And I now have to conclude. And I have no choice but to conclude this. But I now have to conclude that Chad is an agent of social anarchy. He is. He envisions a world where men are getting butt surgeries just like women. He envisions a world where if a woman can do this, well, why can't I? Instead of asking the core question, should I?
I gotta be honest with you, man. I didn't look at it that way, but now that you met, because I thought that was just Chad just goofing off. But he came in with that bit preloaded. This was a premeditated storyline. He was going to get this off.
He really did that though.
I know, but he
Like,
was
I believe he went and did that. He went
no,
and did get
but
that
this,
procedure.
but
Yeah.
I mean, he does nightcap all the time. I've seen plenty of things. I've heard other interviews. He never mentioned it. Not to say that he's making this up. I think this came in preloaded as, I'm going to throw this out there, which adds to your credence of you saying that, hey man, he's officially become an agent of the chaos. Because he didn't do this before. He was just regular antics and shenanigans. The lovable Chad.
I think he dipped his toe in at certain points to see what can happen. Because he was doing he did a couple of suspect things before, like the whole sex tape situation that was suspect.
Yeah.
And so he was a part of that. So that's why I'm saying we've gotten to this point where now, because it's all just let it fly, he's now become a full-blown agent.
This is unbelievable. So, hey man, I don't know what to say. I really don't, man. When I first saw the clip, bro, I couldn't stop laughing, man, about how ridiculous, how ridiculous that is, bro. And yeah, for the rhetoric to go out there for men to think this is okay. That hey, yeah, man, if women could, if women are insecure about their bodies, why not mutilate myself like them? You can call it enhancements if you want. I call it self-mutilization. So, hey man, hopefully most of us got a good laugh out of this. Hopefully, all of us, look at this with a scowl like us here, and then Cam and Mace did. But this ain't it. But again, bro, when you out here getting veneers, when you're out here getting other things, and I'm not, no shade, no not, you know what I'm saying? But when these celebrities are running out here getting all this work done, what's stopping them from getting a new enhancement? You know what I'm saying? This got enhanced, that got enhanced, kind of like I was talking about with the Glorilla thing last week, man. It's kind of like, big deal. They go in 15 minutes, they come out a new person. So I think once these people get into this bracket, man, get around these people, this stuff just becomes normalized for them. And then they try to spew that rhetoric to the rest of us. So yeah, man, can't believe this, bro, but 1,000 lashes for Chad Ochocinco. Never thought I'd say that, man, but I gotta issue him out for this one, bro. You were out of bounds for this one, bro.
Yeah, it was funny, but I also believe him.
No,
So
1,000.
it's both can be true at the same time. I
Yeah,
got
he
the
did
chuckle. I got the chuckle, but he also did it. Hey man, they say it ain't the size of the boat, but the motion in the ocean, and that the phrase, right?
Yeah, man. Come on,
but if you're dealing with what's the best way to put this? If the majority of your experiences are being on a boat with a very deep cabin, of course, that cabin is so deep, it's gonna make you. That cabin is gonna be so deep that it's gonna make you feel like the boat isn't big enough.
Yeah, that's facts, bro.
So maybe your issue isn't with the size of the boat, but rather the depth of the cabin. Do you pick up what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because
Who is Chad? Chad? Like, who are you dealing with that made you feel that level of inadequacy?
Hey, man.
I'm not.
Hey, man, listen. No, I'm just saying because there's some women out here that have you know what I'm saying, large openings. I couldn't be as poetic as you, man. But hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Come on, Chad. You gotta tighten up, bro. You can't be out here judging yourself based off of these 304s, bro. But
Yeah.
I think his story was like when he was young. I think this was when he was young, man. So he said he was like 17. He was getting it in, but even then, bro, she was probably fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? you know, because he played sports, so he was probably dealing with a fast girl any damn way, man, who probably already let the whole damn football team hit. So, you know, hey, man, you can't judge your life based off that, man. But it sounds like he did. So, best of luck to Cameron and Mace. I can't, and get well, Chad. I don't want to see you down bad like this, bro. This is crazy.
Well, what are you gonna do? It's all we're all the same. So what difference does it make?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. Too bad, but hopefully Chad gets it figured out. As for us, we of course are going to continue to get it figured out as we crank out more of this content here on Conscious Approach. Once again, as always, thank everybody who joined us, who tuned in for the live stream. We certainly appreciate you. And if this is your first time checking us out, hit the subscribe button so you can get the notification whenever new content is published to the channel. And as always, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about the commentary in this or any of our other videos. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music because we are now available in those convenient podcast spaces. And yeah, man, I am JV Wins. That is Dogon SS. Check out Conscious Approach on Instagram at Con Approach. CONAPPROACH, man. We appreciate the love and support as we continue to crank this stuff out. And until next time, as I always like to say, don't be a group thinker. Have a mind of your own. Think for yourself. And until next time, we'll catch you on the flip side. I'm not feeling as optimistic because, some of these stories that we did this week were kind of negative. So I don't know. I need to take a little bit of happy serum to get myself more upbeat because right now I'm feeling this disappointment feeling.
No.
And I gotta cleanse myself of that, because these dudes crying and Chad and
man,
it's just too much, man. But
listen, sometimes, bro, you know what I'm saying? We gotta take this cold, bro, and press it up, man, and make diamonds out of these situations. Because one thing about it, man, these people are out of their minds. You know what I'm saying? People crying, people getting body mutilation, people self-snitching. This is a wild world we living in, bro. But somebody has to consciously approach it, and that's what we did, bro. We out here balancing things out, man. Because I'm telling you right now, if we didn't cover this sludge, it would have been proliferating the internet unabated.
Yeah.
So we had to come up here, put our alchemy on it, and balance it out, man. The only way that we could, bro. So yeah, man, we did our thing, bro, and as we always do. And the name is Dogon SS, by the way. And you can find me on Instagram at Dogon_SS, on YouTube, DraftKings, MySpace, anything where there's a social media platform. Most likely Dogon SS is there. Go ahead and follow, subscribe, and do whatever you must. You know what I'm saying? If you're a scammer, I'm not following back. All right. But as I say on every part, guys, all right, don't be too high, don't be too low. Keep it calm, keep it chill, keep it real. And don't let anybody get you off your pivot. So until the next time, everybody, more rings to Robert Ory. We'll catch y'all in the next episode. Skirt.
That's right, y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Stay away from the crazies. Know how to spot the crazies. And until next time, we will be right here. Same damn channel, same damn time. Check us out for the individual video uploads. Thank you so much. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.
Man, go Canes, man. Yeah. Hell yeah.